It's time to rest your eyes and drift into a gentle story. While you snuggle down and relax, I'll read to you about Benny Beetle and the blanket of stars. Deep in the heart of a peaceful meadow, surrounded by silver-tipped grass and flowers that closed their petals at dusk, lived a tiny beetle named Benny. He wasn't the biggest, or the fastest, or the flashiest bug in the meadow, but he had the warmest heart and the widest imagination. Every night, while the crickets sang and the fireflies blinked gently through the grass, Benny would climb to the top of a tall toadstool mushroom. From there, he would gaze up at the sky, which he liked to think of as a blanket of stars. It reached over the world in a soft, twinkling hug, and Benny felt safe beneath it. One night, as the breeze rustled the petals of the sleeping poppies and the moon rose high and round, Benny noticed something strange. There, near the edge of the sky, was a flicker. Not a star, not a cloud, a sort of flutter, as though part of the sky was fraying at the edge. He blinked, rubbed his eyes with his front legs, and looked again. The flutter was still there. Benny scurried down the mushroom and rushed to his friend Minna the moth, who was busy folding her wings beside a daisy. "Minna, come quick! The sky is broken," he said, out of breath. Minna blinked her large, gentle eyes. "Broken? What do you mean?" "There's a tear in the blanket of stars," Benny whispered. "I saw it." Minna fluttered her wings and tilted her head. "Let's go see together." So Benny and Minna, joined by a curious snail named Sol, who heard them passing and decided to tag along, made their way back to the mushroom. Benny climbed back up, and this time Minna flew beside. Sol peeked out from behind a mossy rock. Together they saw it, a shimmering tear, barely visible, like a thread pulled loose from a favorite blanket. It drifted just beyond the tallest sunflower. "That's not supposed to be there," Minna said softly. "If the blanket of stars has a tear, dreams might fall through." Benny felt his tiny chest puff with determination. "Then we will have to fix it," he said. Minna nodded. "We'll need supplies, strong thread, something to stand on, light to see by." "I have a glowing pebble in my pouch," Sol offered shyly. "They're warm and bright. I found them near the river." "Perfect," Benny said. "Let's go." Their journey took them across the moonlit meadow. They passed through tall grasses that whispered secrets, ducked under cobweb hammocks where spiders snored softly, and crossed over a bridge made from a fallen dandelion stem. They reached the thread tree, a thistle plant known for its silvery fibres. Minna carefully pulled a strand of thread with her tiny feet, spinning it gently as she flew. Benny rolled it up, careful not to tangle it, while Sol lit the area with his glowing pebbles. By the time they returned to the tall sunflower, the sky was darker and the air was cool with starlight. "This is the tallest plant in the meadow," Minna said. "If we climb to the top, we might be able to reach the tear." They climbed. Benny clung to the sunflower stem, inching his way up while Minna fluttered ahead. Sol stayed below, his pebbles lighting the climb. At the top, the tear in the sky shimmered like water in moonlight. It swayed gently in the night breeze, as if it was unsure whether to stay or drift away. Benny took a deep breath. "Ready?" he asked. Minna tied the end of the thread to a star-shaped leaf. "Ready," she called. Benny began to stitch. He looped and wove, slowly and gently, using the thread to pull the sky back together. The tear responded, calming and glowing softly with each careful stitch. As he worked, he whispered stories about friendship, the joy of small things, and the wonder of looking up. Finally, with one last knot, the tear closed. The blanket of stars shimmered whole again. Benny, Minna, and Sol gazed up, smiling. The stars blinked, brighter now. The breeze sighed, gentle and full of thanks. Back in the meadow, flowers shifted in their sleep. Crickets played a slow lullaby, and the dreams, safely tucked back into place, floated peacefully through the night. Benny curled up on his mushroom, Sol now tucked beside him, and let his eyelids fall. He had saved the night, and now it was time to dream.